it is a beautiful, character for an actor, because there's a lot of scope you can do, and it's a very interesting character. It is, as we say, negative. I can never think that, children can be equated with money. My parents did not know that I was going for the shoot.
So guys, we have Soumya Mukherjee with us. He is an uprising Bengali actor who is currently debuting in Bollywood, and it's a big thing with Rani Mukerji in Mrs Chatterjee versus Norway. And all the accolades and the appreciations are coming on your way. It's so good to hear. So a big congratulations to you. So
Thank you.
Has it been still surreal, or it has sunk in that you have finally worked on such a big project with Rani Mukerji and got even a compliment from Mr. Shah Rukh Khan?
See, I'll be very honest with you regarding the the creative part of it. When we were shooting it, it was a long time ago that we shot this film. And so obviously that was done. And so obviously I knew where that was going. And so that was there. But I had a few butterflies in my stomach before the release. I'll be very honest with you. It's, as you said, it's I've never been part of such a big Hindi film ever. So it was really a very nervous period for me. Of course, I was getting a little bit of feedback from Bombay, in the initial period. But, as you rightly mentioned, I mean, it takes some time for this to, sort of sink in, because I've been receiving messages from practically all over the world.
So when you saw the tweet from Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, what was the first thought that literally came to your mind? Like, it's all of our dreams to get a message, to even get a like from him, to even see what we are doing, even we are existing. Yeah. So how was it feeling when you saw the tweet?
It's like it's Shah Rukh Khan, right? So, I mean, I've written a note on Instagram as well as on Facebook. Yes. I've poured my heart out there. Those words are not enough to describe how I felt. Firstly, for a moment, I thought, is there something wrong? Am I dreaming? Maybe, this tweet is going to get deleted, and, there's going to be a new tweet, which doesn't have my mention in it. Because, the thing is, I'll be very honest with you, Shah Rukh Khan ek actor nahi hai. हमारे लिए at least, and when I say हमारे लिए, I just don't mean myself. I mean for an entire set of actors, who start from scratch all over India, all over the world. He is not, of course I've followed his acting, I've followed his craft and everything, but he is an emotion.
How did you land up this role? Like, how did you got through it? What happened?
So I had given an audition, and so Kavish Sinha, he has a casting company. He got in touch with me. I believe they had seen my previous work as well here in Bengal, and I had done a few national level TVC campaigns as well. So they had gone through all my previous work. Then the audition came, and I had a scene to prepare. I remember COVID was very COVID was spreading at that point of time here in Calcutta. So I had to get a team to sort of shoot the audition and everything. The audition turned out to be good. I didn't have to give another take. I took some time to give the audition. Once I gave the audition, it turned out to be pretty good. And after that, when I was told that Rani Mukerji is going to be in the film, for 2-3 days, again, that took some time to sort of sink in. But I got my character brief after that. I had a Zoom call with Ashima ma'am. She explained the whole character to me. But, the most important thing is the character. I always wanted to be a part of this story and play this character, because those who have seen the film will realize that, it is a beautiful, character for an actor, because there's a lot of scope you can do, and it's a very interesting character. It is, as we say, negative, but at the same time, it has as we say, if you see from the other perspective, it is sort of gray in that sense, and it's an insane character to to portray. So I got a brief from her, and then of course we went to Bombay and we had a look set there. There was a reading followed by that. So that's how that sort of happened.
So how did you prepare for the role? Like, what went through?
So I researched about the story, the details, how that, how the actual incident happened and everything, because it was based on true events. But to be very honest with you, I did a few Zoom calls with ma'am, Ashima ma'am. And then when we went to Bombay, I was given the brief about how to develop the character, what's the tone of the character basically. So I just blindly followed ma'am. Whatever Ashima ma'am told me, I used to just keep rehearsing that at home and basically trying to get the psychology of this guy. See, because the thing is, I can never do what, this character which I played, this guy does. I can never do that. I can never, I can never think that, children can be equated with money. Right? I can't think like that. You can't think like that. Any normal person cannot. So to get the psychology of it was very, very important, which she gave me a brief about. And of course, there was a team. They would take care of the look and everything. That's the thing. The research and basically the psychology of the character. That is about it.
When you got through it and you actually played the part and actually the film released, after that, how did your family reacted to it? How was your family's reaction to know actually that my son is working with Rani Mukerji?
My parents did not know that I was going for the shoot.
Wow.
Yeah, they did not know that I was, because we were shooting this in Estonia. So, I had not told practically anybody apart from one or two people. They did not happen to be my parents. Because the thing is, I was like, once I finished the shoot, then let me inform them. But they did get to know, you do get to know about these things. And when I arrived in Estonia, they got to know and everything.
Now let's come to that.
Okay. Again, I think dream come true. It was a dream come true moment for me. And very honestly speaking, I did not want that, there's a fanboy in me of her. I did not want that to be, portrayed on screen or on the floor. And because, we play opponents in the film. I'm against her and viciously. But, when the shoot was done and everything, I did tell her how much I am a fan of her and everything. The experience was fantastic. I think I've learned a great deal from her. I remember she used to talk to us in Bangla. Me and Anirbanda, she used to talk in Bangla. That was good because, we were in Estonia. Forget about Bangla, and nobody would speak even in Hindi there because obviously you get the point, you're away from home. So we used to, converse in Bangla. She used to motivate me before the scenes. There was a scene where, we are intensely fighting. We are fighting like really very, very strongly. And I remember before that scene, she really helped me, with that scene. She motivated me. On the first day of the shoot itself, she told me that, your look is fab in this film. That is very touching because I never felt actually that I was working with, Rani Mukerji ma'am. I always felt that when I went to the floor, I was in front of Debika Chatterjee. I was Anurag Chatterjee and I was working with Debika Chatterjee. So all that, that the other things were, the externals were all outside. Once we were on the floor, it was just like, two actors working out a scene together. So yeah, it's going to stay with me forever. And I've learned a lot, it's how to be humble and how to work hard and everything. These are things which I've seen on screen and, making videos which you see on YouTube, but to see it in front of your eyes was really a learning experience for me.